All right. Okay, volume's on. All right, good morning, everybody. I am outside again because one is still sleeping, Jessica is still sleeping, so I don't want to wake everybody up. And both of them need to sleep so bad. Jessica's fever went back up to 101 last night, and well, he threw up also. So if he's not any better today, we're going to be taking a trip to the doctor. And if the doctor can't get us in, we're going to be going to urgent care. So that's possibly on my sheet for today. All right, well, let's get started, shall we? And we'll see what we can get done and how quick it goes and everything like that. So, all right, today's focus, like I said last night, is errands. So, when we did our lists yesterday, our grocery list, our supply list, um, and then took a look at anything that we need to go run and do, we found out where we need to go. When I do grocery shopping, I do usually go to two stores. I go to Aldi's for most of it, and then whatever I can't find at Aldi's, I head over to Kroger. So, but I always go to Aldi's first because obviously Aldi's is cheapest. So, sometimes they have things that I wasn't expecting. So that's why I hit there first and then go to Pick and Save or Kroger now. All right, so once we know where we got to go, we can get that on a cute little sticky note and put it on the dashboard of our car. And we then go from farthest to closest to the home. So that way, we're not wasting any gas, we're not wasting any time, we're not wasting any energy, and we can get it all done. So, as we're also out, don't forget to stop and get gas. Don't forget to check the oil, check the windshield washer fluid, check the air in the tires. These are all very, very important things. If you don't know how, I'm sure there are plenty of YouTube videos on there to teach you. I was very lucky, and my daddy taught me how, and so, but I'm also very lucky in the fact that one usually checks all that stuff for me. He doesn't get gas in my car though. My mom has gone mm, since Dallas was born, and Dallas is 22 now. And since she's gotten gas in the car, my dad always does it, which I think is kind of cool. Okay, let's get going with our daily setup today. Remember, we're only going to take care of the morning stuff today, and then in 12 hours, I will see you with the evening stuff, and we'll run down the entire thing and see how you are, how you did today, and get you ready for tomorrow. So, for you and the kids, did you get up, get dressed to shoes, hair, and face? Do you have your plan in place to eat your meals, drink your water, take your meds? We know what time meds need to be taken. So there we go. Water, another one that I came up with last night. My rule on water is however much you weigh in pounds, you divide that in half, and then that's how many ounces you need to be drinking. So if you weigh 140, uh, if you weigh 140, half of that is 70, and so you need to drink 70 ounces. So you could do 7 10-ounce glasses, whatever. Um, and then you can divide that up. Drink 2 glasses right away in the morning, and then you drink a glass before each meal, and then however many you have left, defining how much you want to drink each time, that's how many times you need to set your alarm to remind you to drink water. So, okay, eating the meals. What are you having for breakfast today? Remember, making pancakes ahead, making waffles ahead, sticking them in the freezer really quick. You can make breakfast sandwiches ahead of time, stick them in the freezer. Another thing that's very, very quick. Breakfast burritos, make ahead of time, wrap them in aluminum foil, heat them up in the microwave, heat them up in we'll take the aluminum foil off, obviously. Heat them up in the oven like I do. Very, very quick. The overnight oats, which I've done a video on, very, very quick in the morning. No prep whatsoever. So, and then your lunch, what are you doing? Do you have it all made? Hopefully you made it up last night. For us, we're doing our bigger meal for lunchtime, so that way Juan can also be a part of it. Today, we're having the enchilada casserole or lasagna because I was too lazy to roll up each enchilada shell or tortilla shell. And that's actually going to give us enough for lunch today and lunch tomorrow. And then dinner. What's your plan? Most of you, that's your biggest meal. So what can you do ahead of time? For us, we're having smoothies. Smoothie bag already set up. Or he may be having chicken noodle soup. We'll see. Okay. Your movement for today, 15 minutes loving movement for us, 60 for the kids. Let's start by going out for a wonderful walk if we can. Walking 15 minutes a day makes a world of difference in the body, in your legs, in your metabolism, in your mood. It makes a world of difference, and that is something you don't need a gym for. You don't need anything for. You might need an umbrella, especially if you live here today. And just going and starting and going for a walk. For the kids, if they have siblings, you've always got tag and stuff like that they can go treasure hunt, whatever, that they can go and they can play outside. Okay, your pamper mission. I am stuck on my reading. I'm going to be reading today. What can the kids do to pamper themselves that they enjoy? Okay, your cleaning. Don't forget about your weekly home blessing, doing 8 minutes of it today if you're doing it throughout the week. Did you make your bed this morning? Preferably with nobody in it, which is why I have not made my bed this morning yet. It will be getting done as soon as everybody is up. Swish and swipe. I did do that this morning. I will have to go do touch-ups after Josiah gets done brushing his teeth, but that's okay. Because I was in the bathroom doing my makeup. So right away, swished and swiped. Starting laundry. Last night I was able to fold and put away everything, so I don't have any laundry to start this morning. Your hotspot, try to get 2 minutes of your biggest impact area done before you walk out the door to go to work. Room rescue, once again, 5 minutes. All you're doing is picking stuff up and putting it away. So if we do that on a regular basis, we don't have to worry about that. All right, and your mission today. You're going to go through your old cosmetics, or through all your cosmetics, and you're going to get rid of anything that's expired. Mascara only lasts a month, which is ridiculous considering how much it costs. So mascara only lasts a month. A lot of stuff that goes around the eyes lasts like 3 months. Perfume doesn't last all that long. Lotions have an expiration date. Get rid of anything that doesn't have an expiration, or that has an expiration date and is expired, and get rid of it. Then in the kids' room, you're going to get rid of broken toys or toys that they've outgrown. A great way to get rid of some toys that maybe that they've outgrown. Good morning, Belinda. But they don't want to get rid of is start like a treasure chest for them that has the old toys in it, and then they're not going in the trash. They're not going to donations. They still have them. They're just not in their room. So start the little memory chest, treasure chest, whatever you want to call it. All right, planning. What 3 goals did you set up for yourself last night? Remember, make them small. These are things that you know you can accomplish today. So a phone call. I need to check on Giuseppe's insurance status, especially if we're going to be heading to the ER today or to urgent care or to the doctor. And then my makeup and my face. And then, of course, once I check on his status, I'm going to cross it off and put on wash face. So, because my little boy needs to get better. I'm honestly starting to get scared. This is one of the longest times he's been sick without seeing an improvement and actually seeing a decrease in health status. So, what is for dinner tonight? Smoothies here, and then for supper, which is our big meal, which would be your dinner, is the enchiladas. So that's already in the refrigerator, set to go into the oven. Loving it. Any appointments today? Oh, if Josette can make it to science class, he's going to go. Otherwise, besides my work appointments, I've got nothing today. All right. Kids, don't forget for them to make their bed and make sure that all their schoolwork is done and in their backpack. Now, I wanted to talk about priorities because the biggest thing that I hear, especially, well, honestly, for everybody, doesn't matter if you work from home, doesn't matter if your work is home or if you work out of the home, it's trying to fit in everything that you need to do. And honestly, some days it's not possible. So we need to prioritize. Yesterday, going through and looking at my priorities, obviously I still needed to make dinner, but it was not a priority that we had enchiladas. It was a priority that I had dinner. So I compromised it and I made enchilada lasagna. It went way quicker and I was able to get more things done. So we talked a little bit yesterday about priorities to where having the clothes laid out is a big priority that should happen. Keeping up with the laundry is a big priority that should happen. And keeping up with the dishes is a big priority that should happen because those are the things that take the most time to get back to a daily thing. Um, you know, Laundry, we can't make it go any faster unless, of course, we're willing to compromise how clean the clothes are. I'm not willing to do that. So laundry can take the biggest, doesn't necessarily take the most active work, but it's way easier to say, okay, I have 10 minutes to fold and put away clothes as opposed to looking at 8 piles going, yeah, I got about a half an hour of putting away clothes. So laundry, keep it a big priority. Obviously, if you need to make phone calls or there's appointments, those are priorities. I have the hotspots and the room rescues on my priority list. So many times I hear from people about their decluttering. Well, I can't get everything else done and declutter. Well, then don't declutter. Use your 5-minute room rescue for decluttering. There is no rule that says you have to do it for 15 minutes. Just do something. Because too often, and I got it last night with a check-in from one of my clients, that her perfectionism was stopping her from checking in with me because she wasn't doing it every day. Well, I would rather get a check-in once every couple of days than not get one at all. So hopefully she is going to check in with me again today. If not, I talk to her tomorrow. So looking at the house, priority. Um, when you look at your home, say your bedroom is a wreck and your living room is a wreck. Well, what's the priority there? Obviously, you want your bedroom to be calm and a nice space because that's where you go to relax at the end of the day. But should somebody stop over, or just the simple fact that you're going to spend more of your day in the living room than in the bedroom, living room is priority. Take care of the living room. Then if you have time, energy, whatever, go to the bedroom. So, and that's why I talk about the impact areas. You go to the area that is going to make the biggest difference for you in your life to help you feel calm, organized, and stuff like that. You want to do those impact areas. Um, Please don't rain. That is very, very important when it comes to your sanity and being able to fit everything in. If you can't get the zones in, guess what? You couldn't get the zones in this week. Maybe the week has just been crazy. Or sick kid, sick husband. Depending upon what the illness is, your focus might be there. Sick parent, your focus might be there to where things might start dropping off at home. Well, do the wash, do the dishes, lay out your clothes. Try to do a hotspot, a room rescue. There you go. So, oh, and of course, take a shower. That is a big one. And some people might say, "Oh, I always take a shower." There are some of us that don't because they're putting themselves farther and farther and farther down the priority list. You are a priority. Without you, home falls apart. So keep yourself top on the priority list. Yes, even above the kids. And some people are going to disagree with me, and that's fine. Free country. Feel free to disagree with me. But if you aren't taking care of yourself, you can't take care of your children. So you need to be a priority. That is very important in life. You have to be the priority. Then you can take care of your children. So that's kind of hard for us to remember. I mean, I still struggle with it too. The other day, I realized that I hadn't taken a shower in a couple of days, and my body let me know that. And it was because I was so worried about Chisek and so worried about Juan. And I felt 100 times better when I finally got in the shower and took care of myself. Now, granted, with them both being sick, I've been able to read a heck of a lot more. So maybe that's another reason why I'm feeling better. Don't know. But you have to make yourself a priority. Finding the stuff in the home, that is the priority. What is going to make the biggest difference? And that's what you run with. You obviously need food, so figure out what you're going to do. I don't care if it's a frozen pizza. You figured out what you're going to do. Food is a priority. There is something extremely satisfying about cooking a meal, feeding it to your family, and watching them enjoy it, and knowing that you have then given them the nutrition for the day that they need. So, oh, little man's up. I think we're going to be running inside here. Let's see if I can do this without dropping the computer, shall we? Okay. Computer, please don't drop. Computer, please don't drop. Computer, please don't drop. Did you just throw up? No. Hold on. We want to take your temperature before you eat your oats. Okay. I made it back inside without dropping the computer. That is a bonus. Okay. So, unless there's anything else. Unless there's anything else, guys, I'm going to go take care of this one, and I will talk to you all later on today. Matter of fact, in about 12 hours. So have a great day, and I'll talk to you then.